Welcome to another video, guys. As you probably guessed, it's a wild camp in one of my favourite little spots at Konya, the old brickworks. I came up yesterday to drop off a bag of nice dry firewood and some water, just to save me carrying too much. So I'm loaded up like a pack mule. I've probably got 20 kilos on my back and a big bag of stuff as well. So I didn't want to carry anything else. Luckily, it's not too far. It's about a 20-minute walk, I suppose, from the car. Yeah, in the car today, no cub. I wish I could get my cub up here, but there's a gate to get through and there's no way of getting the cub through there. That would be the ideal for me, being able to get the cub to the camp spot, like at the nudist beach at Shell Ness. That's great when you can get the cub right next to the camp. Yeah, it's nice and flat, an easy walk anyway. It's an old industrial site, but used to be a pretty big, massive, great brickworks back in the well, I think it might have started off in the World War II. Not too sure about that, but it was all dismantled in the 70s or 80s, I think. I'll just spin you around and show you this little viewpoint here. Yeah, look at this. This would be a great little spot to camp. Yeah, lovely little place this is. It's got 2 trees where I could put a hammock up. Nowhere to put a tent, unfortunately. But then I'm not really a tent camper. Given the choice, I'd always choose a hammock because it's so bloody comfortable. Always get a really good night's sleep in a hammock. Always. And it's nice and warm as well when you got the right gear, which I have. Yeah, when I came up yesterday, I was a bit disappointed to see that my camp spot has had some visitors. And the little bastards, whoever, I'm assuming it's some local yobbos, they took my axe. Just had to cut there for a minute because there was a dog walker. Yeah, we're getting close now. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, my axe disappeared. It was only a cheap one. I wasn't, you know, if it was something decent, I wouldn't have left it there. So it's not the end of the world. And they didn't leave a mess, luckily. It was just an act of vandalism, really, because my fireplace was scattered. And worst of all was my 45-gallon oil drum that I use as a table. I might have taken a wrong turn in. Yeah, my 45-gallon oil drum that I use as a table. They managed to crush the top of it. I'll show you when we get there. It took some doing. I don't know how they did it. Quite impressive, really. But it sort of begs the question, why? What's the point? It took a lot of effort, that did, to bend that. Yeah, I've used that a lot, and I've had it for years. I had to physically drag it from another part of the wood. Still, never mind. It will come back in a minute when I get to the camp. Well, we made it to the camp spot. See the remains of my fire. It's not the end of the world because I was going to move it anyway. There's all my stuff. You see, I've been busy with a saw yesterday. Not only did I bring some wood with me, I've chopped all that lot. There's my water and kettle. Bought as just to save me dragging stuff down here. Yeah, my oil drum. I pushed it over this wall because it upset me to look at it. There it is. Look at that. How the hell did they manage to squash it like that? Looks like it's been in a car accident. What a shame. The end of an era. So we've got the tarp set up. And this is a new bit of kit I've bought to try and add a bit of comfort, especially when I'm motorbike camping. This should add. It's quite big and heavy, I suppose, but not terrible. It's a camp cot or camp bed. I don't know what you call it, the proper name, but it's folds up quite small, and it's got legs as well. So I haven't brought a seat with me today, and this should sit fairly high, and I can sit on it. Now I know this is a bit of a faff to set up, so I might save you the agony of just watching me wrestle with all these bits of metal and plastic. I'll bring you back when it's set up, I think. I'm not even sure whether that's the right way or not. But it's sort of a stretcher arrangement. You've got these long poles. And they go through these through these slots here. Yeah, I tried to set it up at home and it took me ages. It was a bit of faff. Hopefully it'll be worth it for the comfort. Yeah, that's how it goes. It's a bit like putting a tent through tent poles through a bloody cheap tent. Yeah, anyway, you get the idea. I'll struggle with that and show you when it's done. So there we are, it's all set up. Yeah, right load of faff. Took me about 10 minutes. Got a nice little pocket there. I can stick me torch and phone and that in there. Now for insulation, you put my Xped down mat on here as well, because obviously that's only thin, there's no insulation at all. And I would freeze, wouldn't I? I use my little flex tail pump. Brilliant little things these are. Bit noisy, but they work well. And it's got a light on it as well. Doesn't take too long. And I'll find my pillow as well. There it is. Got my matching pillow. The secret with these beds is don't pump them up too hard. That's about right. That. Right. I'm going to have my head up this end because it slopes downhill very slightly that way. This little Xped pillow that matches that. Got down in it. Lovely and warm. Put this up here for some light. Because it is getting dark. Yeah, I'm rapidly losing the light. I was a bit late leaving today. I've got a conventional sleeping bag today, not the quilt. Because you can tuck these right around you and zip it up, and it's no drafts. Because you don't really get drafts when you're in a hammock. So I like to use the top quilt for that. This should be nice and warm. Berghaus winter rated. Nice sleeping bag this, I've had it for ages. Actually, I might turn that round and have head up that end, because This sleeping bag has got a left-hand zip. Plus I'm near my pocket, am I? Stick the pillow in there. Lovely. Should be as snug as a bug in a rug. And it's not bad height to sit either. The only trouble is I haven't got a backrest. Oh, well, you can't have everything. Right, I'm going to rebuild the fireplace. I'll get the fire going, I think, because it's getting really cold. You can see the way I've got the tarp set up with a couple of little side pieces, that because the wind is coming from behind, basically. I'm right out of the wind here, it's lovely. We are expecting some rain later. Yeah. Yeah, quite lovely, that is. Cool. Yep, should sleep like a log there. When I get into bed, what I usually do to keep my feet extra warm is take the coat off, zip it up and slide it over the footbox so it comes up to about there. So you've got your coat on the bottom, an extra layer. Although I have got my snug pack jungle blanket as well, I'm not going to be cold. No way. Right, let's get this fire rebuilt. I could bring it a bit further this way under the tarp. Well, not quite under the tarp, just on the edge there. Because if it rains, it'll put the fire out, won't it? Yeah, let's get that done. Nice, the fireplace rebuilt. I brought it a little bit nearer, you can see where it was. And it's just on the edge of the tarp, so when it rains, the fire won't be put out by the rain, hopefully. I've put in a bit of graft and moved all my wood stash. It's going to be a long evening. Hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah, it's the 21st tomorrow, so that's the shortest day. It's going to be a long old night. So what I like to do when I make a fire is put a few logs in the bottom. I'm going to use these waxy wood wall firelighters. They're actually really good. Just open them up a little bit. I've got some kindling here, some smaller stuff. Oh, blimey, can't break that piece. Let me knee. These bits are nice and dry because they come out of my twig stash over the side there. Right, let's get a bit of bushcrafty and try the fire steel. I don't hold that much hope. You never know, it might work this time. Cool. There we go, it's worked. Amazing. I'm blind now, can't see a bloody thing. You can smell the wax in those things. About £2.50 for a bag from Home Bargains. New shop's just opened up in Sheerness actually. You get the bags of logs as well for a £5 or £4.99. That's cheaper than go outdoors. And they were doing them on special offer. When the weather's a bit drier, I don't need to buy wood. It's been such a wet year. It really has. And where we are in this, it's more of a scrubland than a forest. I wouldn't even call it a wood really. It's just, yeah, just scrub with hawthorn trees. No real big trees to produce any nice bits of wood to burn. Like dead standing. Most of it is stuff like this. So it's a bit of decent wood is at a premium here. I'll get this fire going because I need to get the kettle on and make a drink. Bloody thirsty. Well, that's catching. I'll show you what I'm going to do for dinner. Right, the kettle's on. I'll show you what I've got for dinner. So we've got mince, nothing fancy. Some Heinz tomato and chilli sauce. I've never had that before. Looking forward to that. And we've got the billy can to do spaghetti in, which got broken unfortunately. But that'll be okay. So there we are, spaghetti bolognese. And for breakfast, shock horror, I haven't got porridge. I'm going to do scrambled egg tomorrow in the morning, just for a change. And I've got my bottle of beer to have later, Morrison's special. I don't know if it's French or Belgian. I've had it a few times now. I really like it. It's lovely. And a Mr. Tom's peanut bar for a sweet treat after dinner. And the kettle's going on. Gagging for a drink. We don't need to put the dinner on yet because it's only, well, it's not even 5 o'clock and it's pitch black. It's the oh, a bit of ash on my sleeping stuff. Yeah, it's the longest day tomorrow, or the longest night, I should say. Shortest day, 21st of December. It's going to be a long old night. If I can keep that fire going for as long as possible. It's lovely and warm here. I might have to take my coat off. A bit smoky though, that's the only trouble. I've got no backrest. think I'm going to be lying down a lot. Yeah, the fire's roaring away, lovely. Got tons of wood. Yeah, that smoke is the smoke is coming in quite bad. I don't know what I can do about that. The wind has dropped quite a bit. Might have to drop the tarp down and sit outside. If it rains, get it back out again. Kettle's boiled. Make myself a cup of tea. Dying for a drink. I was a bit late getting going today because I got here about 1 o'clock. No, about 2 o'clock. And I'd forgotten half my stuff. So I had to drive all the way home. It's the pits. Driving all the way back. There's about 15 miles in the traffic. Because it's Friday today. Everybody's packing up for Christmas, aren't they? It's the last working day. They're all knocking off early. All rushing to get home. And it was traffic mayhem. So I left home. Actually, I left home at 1 o'clock. I didn't get back here till 3. About 2 hours that took to get here, drive home, and get back again. It's only 15 miles. Well, actually, it's a bit more than that. No, it's probably about 15 miles. I know it's 14 miles by push bike, but that is taking a bit of a shortcut. Wow, that's hot. It's a stupid thing to do, wasn't it? I knew it was going to be hot. Try and keep the table tidy. Yeah, I'm missing my 45 gallon drum. Bastards squashing it. I can't believe they did that. That took some effort, that did. You know, fair play, really. Just sheer vandalism, but Christ. I wonder if it's somebody that's watched this video. If it is, well done for squashing that barrel. And yeah, let us know how you did it. Did you battering ram it into a tree or something? I don't know how you bent it so much. Like it's been in a car accident. It is no more anyway. I won't be using it again. It's been violated. I'm going to get the dinner on. Got some water in the billy can. Start that boiling. The spaghetti. The old faithful Trangia frying pan. Get the mince on. I haven't got any onion to put in it. That would have been nice. Didn't really think about that. Never mind. This will be. That sauce should liven it up a bit. I think I'm going to use all this. Yeah, that'll shrink a bit, I suppose. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Loads there. Get that on. I'll make sure to dispose of that leftover mince. Or I could take it home, I suppose. There's enough there to make a burger. Oh, smoke's getting in the eyes. I won't put any more wood on there because I want a bit of a controlled heat, really. If I put any more on, it'll flare up and be way too hot. Yeah, it's going nicely. Getting quite hungry now. It's about 6 o'clock. So I'll bring it back when it's done. Then you can watch me eating it. Look at that. Bubbling away nicely. I've had a little taste and it is quite spicy. Looking forward to this. Well, that dinner's done. Time to plate up. Get the spaghetti on there. Yeah, look at that. What a feast. Bon appetit. Cool, that's nice. Lovely. Quite spicy. Cheers. Just goes to show you don't have to eat like a peasant in the woods. Lovely. Cool, I'm enjoying that. Fire's going beautifully. Hasn't rained yet. Supposed to rain by 6 o'clock. With any luck, it won't rain. That'll be a treat. You sit here with the fire, burn that lot of wood. Look at it all. Don't want to take any home or leave it here. Just thinking about it, now that this spot has been discovered, I might look for somewhere else. Might look for a new spot. Which is a shame because this is such a perfect little place with the trees being spaced perfectly for hammocks. And I've spent a lot of time clearing it and cutting the little trees down. Yeah, it'd be a shame to leave it. I did have another spot the other side of the brickworks, but I only stayed there once and that got discovered. And the next time I went back, it was like some tramp had been living there. There were sleeping bags and crap everywhere. It was a right mess. It's really hot. Spicy and hot. Well, you don't want to sit and watch me eat that, do you? So, unless anything exciting happens, I'll probably see you in the morning. Bushcraft TV. Can you beat that? I don't think so. Certainly better than anything the BBC can put on. Good night, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. Morning, guys. It's just after 7 o'clock. Slept really well. The new cot bed works a treat. Bit of a game changer. No aches and pains. Lovely and warm with the nice insulated pad and the winter down sleeping bag. I was almost too hot at times. Yeah, it started to rain. The weather forecast said it would, so there's no surprise really. Never mind. We're nice and dry under the tarp. Yeah, that works well. Kept the wind off as well. It's yeah, lovely. Yeah, had a good night. The fire kept going till 10:30 when I ran out of wood, and I was still warm here. It smouldered down, and it's actually still warm now. I could get that fire going again, but I'm not going to because I want to scatter those ashes. I'll use my little folding firebox to make breakfast. I'll probably do it under the tarp as well, because the flames won't, the flames won't go up that high. It'll warm it up a bit as well, because it's pretty damn cold. Probably about 3 degrees, I think they said it was going to be. Yeah, I've got my little heated heated jacket on underneath this, so I look like a bit like a Michelin man, but I'm staying warm. First thing I need to do is get a drink because I'm a bit parched. Yeah, let's get the fire ready and get the kettle on. Kettle's on. You can see I've only got a limited supply of little wood offcuts to power this little stove. So hopefully that's enough to do me scrambled eggs. I think that's boiling now. So I'll get that off and get the frying pan on. I'm going to need gloves for this. Oh, well, that's my coffee done. A bit of water left over for washing up. It's a little bit precarious, this, a bit tippy. Let's hope we don't lose it everywhere. Get some butter in there. Eggs. Right, got to be quick before they fry, haven't I? Where's my spoon? Chucking it down. Yeah, this won't take long, will it? I might have a bit too much butter. Yeah, I might flick that out in a minute. Just let that bit more melt. Yeah, we'll get rid of that butter, I think. Yeah, it's nearly done. Won't take long at all, will it? I might eat it out of the pan, actually, save a bit of washing up. I think I'll call that done. Doesn't look much there, considering there's 3 eggs. Some salt and pepper on it. Pepper's nearly run out. And there we have it. Campfire scrambled eggs. Yeah, not bad. Wow, it's perfect. Lovely. You can taste the butter. Yeah, it makes a change from the usual porridge, which I do like, and it is easy. But then this was easy, but it's just the carrying of the eggs, isn't it, in case they get broken. Wow, that's really nice. I'll have to do that again. Little fire's going nicely. That's warming the area beautifully. Made a massive difference. Shame I haven't got any more wood. The rain has been coming down quite hard now, so it's soaked my twig stash. I can't really use that. I could use it, but it will smoke like Billy-O. I've had enough of smoke yesterday with the wind blowing the smoke all over the place. No, I dropped a bit. Oh well. That's the last of the firewood. See, the water's collected in the tarp. It stopped raining now though, which is a bit of a bonus. I've got my coffee to drink. Looking forward to this. Oh yeah. Lovely and warm sitting here with a fire. About 10-15 minutes and that'll be burnt right out. But it's warmed me up because I was quite chilled when I got up. Yeah. Yeah, pack the sleeping bag away. It won't take long to pack up. Leave the tarp till last, so I can do everything in the dry underneath it. I'll have to dry the tarp out when I get home, but that's no hardship. I usually have to do that anyway. I'm going to tidy the area. I've already dismantled the fireplace. Got rid of the ashes. And I'm going to leave it pretty clean and tidy and not show any signs that I've been here really. I'm not going to leave anything here. Not that I've got anything left. I only left the blooming axe and my and the grid for the fire to cook on, and this little grey bit of plastic that I use to. This is all I use it for stepping on to get in to get my shoes off, whether I'm in a hammock or ground dwelling. And I put my chair on there as well to stop the legs sinking in the ground. So it's a very useful little bit of plastic that. I'll leave that here because that has no value. But I will put it somewhere reasonably safe. But who's going to nick that? Nobody, are they? They might burn it, maybe. Be a stupid thing to do, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, whether I come back here or not, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I will definitely scout around for another site because it is a big area, this is. And I only need two sturdy trees 15 to 20 feet apart. That's pretty essential, really. That's the main requisite for putting up a tarp and hanging the hammock. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna sit and enjoy my coffee and the fire, and we'll see you later when it's all packed up and ready to go. Okay, guys, that's me done. Leave no trace, just a dry patch. I've got my rubbish there to take with me, and that's the lot. Yeah, all nice and clean and tidy. I really enjoyed this camp. It's been great. Really good. The cot bed was a good success. I'll definitely use that when I'm motor camping. It's a bit big and heavy to carry though when you're backpacking. Or I don't know if I could cycle camp with it even. It's probably too big for that. So I'll sign off here. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed doing the camp. Some good food. Yeah, nice night's sleep. The fire was beautiful. Yep, catch you again on the next one. Whether I do another one this year or not, I don't know. I'm trying to get my brother to come out just for one camp, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, bye for now.